Hey all, welcome to Show and Tell, our March 2023 edition, you guys. And I am so pumped to show you and just to kind of put it into perspective what our amazing company is offering in the month of March. And really this video is going to be about the behind the scenes of not just what I do, but what Mary Kay Awe offers at any level of a consultant. And so I know some of you are thinking like, I could never do what you do, or I would never want to sell, or all those like negative thoughts that we have, because we have a lot. But just to show you what all it entails. Okay, so first things first, you guys, in March right now, you can sign up for $20. Yes, $20 bill. I just want you to think about in the last week what you have literally like blown $20 on, because you can hardly even go to like Culver's and get 2 meals anymore for 20 bucks. Okay, so for $20 right now, you can sign up for Mary Kay and not only have access to all of your products at half off, but also they give you your own website that they update, okay, for free. Also, they give you our credit card processing, and then you have access to like everything in Mary Kay, okay? And then the only thing, because everybody's like, what's the catch? Literally, the only catch is Mary Kay has you do one active order a year in order to stay part of Mary Kay. One. Y'all, I want you to think, like, what's in your bathroom? The average person spends almost, they say, and now this is a range, usually at least $150 a month. I'm going on the low end, a month. So that's over $1,500 a year. So when I think of like an active order of $225, like no big deal. So that's the first option. The second option, you guys, which I think is way better, is our full starter kit. And you guys, I didn't empty mine, but this is what it looks like. It is a big bag like this. It is so cute. And I put, oh my gosh, I have all the things I do, wedding makeup, like it's all thrown in there. So that bag comes with it. And inside, okay, inside is not one, but 2 miracle sets. Again, let me put it in perspective. If you're like a bargain girl like me, each one of these sets is $120. You can sign up and get the complete starter kit for only $90 in March. So the normal to dry 3D miracle sets in here. The combination oily miracle set, full size, is in here. A full-size satin hand set is in here, along with all 5 shades of our CC creams, a mascara, an eye makeup remover, all full size. What? Yes, it is a value of over $440, I believe. Then there's lots of literature and brochures and sales slips and business aids and all the things, on top of what I just said for the $20. So all the virtual things come with it, you guys, for $90. That's a savings of 40 bucks. And I just think, like, what's the worst thing that could happen is you decide like, I'm only going to service myself. I don't even want to tell my family about it. Or maybe you just service a few friends and family, make a little bit of, let's say $100 every 2 months. Well, that $100 you could use in order to get your own products. So you really break even. You're not paying anything for your products. Have you thought about that? Think about freeing up about $1,500 a year in your budget. What could that do? Or you could work a little bit more and just branch out to more friends and family. And I always think of it this way. I'm like, it's a branch, and these people know all these people that I don't know, and same thing over here. And then you just keep branching out from there. And the great thing with Mary Kay, we are consumable product, meaning you put it on and you wash it down the drain. So you have an amazing reorder business, okay, that just happens about every 3 to 4 months. So all these things are so amazing. And let me just tell you a little bit of history of my journey in Mary Kay. For those of you who do not know, I started back 14 years ago when I was a junior in college and I was studying for nursing. Not only was I part of the nursing program at Wright State, but I also worked at Miami Valley Hospital, the big house, downtown Dayton. And I was part-time as a nurse's aide. And then I watched a few kids, babysat. And so I felt like I was really stretched. But I'm like, you know what? Again, I just kind of told myself, like, what's the worst case? Now, usually back then, the starter kit was $100. We didn't have this $20 option. It was $100 and that was it. You guys, after I paid for my starter kit, I had $16 in my bank account. Probably not the best decision, but I was probably not the brightest college kid. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for this. It was something different, totally out of my league, because I feel like I'm a glorified tomboy. I did not know skincare and makeup back then. But I viewed it as a challenge. And when they said, you can really work this in your life how you want, that was so appealing. It was appealing back then and it's still appealing today. And that's why I feel like Mary Kay is so great, is because it can fit any type of lifestyle. And and any age range too. Like there is no cookie cutter person in Mary Kay. So I want you to get those thoughts out of your head. So that was me back then. That was me. And I really set out almost to think like, I'm gonna prove this thing wrong. I don't think this can work. Well, little did I know at that time, I do now, that Mary Kay's business model, it's actually taught at over 400 different colleges and universities in the United States. That's how good it is. It is multi-level marketing, okay? And meaning that if you decide you want to do this, you can do whatever you want with it. Now, if you say, hey, I want to do a little bit more with this, there's a career path essentially that's laid out and a business plan laid out that you can just follow. It's not like you're just pulling things out of a hat essentially. So that's great. The other thing is it's so people-based. And I was like, girl, I'm good with friends. I don't want any more friends. Like that's how I felt back then. If I'm being honest, okay? But I fell in love with so many of these women in Mary Kay. Like, oh my goodness. I have had some amazing friends through Mary Kay. And I shudder to think of the people and the connections that I would not have made if I didn't say yes. Whether you are a customer, on my team, because truly, like I wouldn't know probably 75% of the people in my life right now because of Mary Kay. So anyways, I really just worked my business back then, holding like 2 appointments per week. Nothing crazy, but I wanted extra spending money. I wanted $200 extra a month to go shopping and out to eat. That was my goal back then. Well, it's kind of funny because I think he just laughed at me because he was like, no, you keep working that business plan and great things are going to happen. And so less than 5 months later, I had earned the use of my first career card in Mary Kay. And I was like, wait, this is not what my mom or society says to do. And this was on top of everything. I didn't quit anything that I was doing. On my year anniversary, I picked up my second free car. During that time too, the company, well, really, we promote ourselves. The company doesn't, became a sales director. And really what a sales director means is you're just taking more of a leadership role, and the company does pay you about 3 to 4 times as much on that. And so here I was going into my last year of college, like, whoa, this is like crazy. And I didn't give up anything. I just learned to weave it into my life. And you guys, fast forward, it's gone with me, the 5 major things of your life, it's gone with me through 3. I got married, I had kids, and now I'm so grateful because it's given me the flexibility to work from home, to have the identity as a working woman, yet to really prioritize my faith and my family and then my career. And I just haven't had a job like that that's offered those things. And really, again, when I want to turn it on, I can turn it on. When I have a really busy season or my husband has a busy season and I need to pull back a little bit, that's okay. That's okay. And so again, I couldn't tell you like more and more and more about why I love Mary Kay so much. You guys, we have been around almost 60 years. We follow European Union guidelines, meaning like the FDA here, this sounds so bad. They don't really restrict a lot of things like the European Union does. And so we follow those strict guidelines. We are still like family operated, if you will. Mary Kay's grandson is our new CFO, I think, CEO, I don't know, up there. Her great granddaughter runs our Mary Kay Ash Foundation, which our foundation is twofold. It supports really cancer research that affects women. And then the second one is in the support of setting up domestic violence shelters for women and children to go to. So I love that it's all tied together. So I could go on and on, you guys, but I want to know your questions. So post them here. I know that this is just a YouTube video, but post them or send a text to your consultant. And you know what? We're going to pick some people who do that. You are going to get a little gift card or a little goodie bag when you say, hey, I have some questions, or like, I'm intrigued, you guys, because we are looking for some women to just join us. And it also brings us a lot of joy to share Mary Kay as well. I hear a lot of people like, why are you so like happy? I'm like, well, it's better being that than like being sad, right? So that's another thing too. It has definitely helped me grow, one, in my confidence. And that is one thing that you cannot pass down unless you possess it. And I think so many women, as we get older, our confidence goes down. It's like, no, you are confident. And Mary Kay has helped like build that in a very like godly way, in a very humbling way as well. So you guys, I could go on and on, but I'm going to keep it short tonight because, if you're like me, we don't do well in the evening. So text your consultant, let her know that you watched it, maybe ask a question, and I can't wait to connect soon.